So this video is going to be very roughly edited because I don't really have time or patience. I just wanted to kind of say hi, say that I'm okay. Hi guys, Shira here. I wasn't planning on making a video. It's kind of like, what can I say that hasn't been said already? But as a vlogger for Israel, probably should make a video. And what happened today that kind of pushed me over the edge, like, wow, and I really need to talk about this, or at least make some brief statement, quick unedited brief statement, is because one of the terror attacks that happened today happened very close to where I live. It's getting very scary. Since the end of Sukkot, which was like 2 weeks ago, there have been tens of terror attacks. All these attacks are very spontaneous. Now they're using knives. You could be walking down the street and 2 seconds later you could be dead from a random Arab stabbing you in the back, in the neck, in the chest, whatever. So the attacks started on Simchat Torah a couple of weeks ago in the Old City, and most of the attacks were happening in the Old City because they claim the reason they're attacking is because they're angry about Jews going up to the Temple Mount. But now the attacks have spread beyond the walls of the Old City, going out as far as East and West Jerusalem, Ra'anana, down south, up north. At this point, it's like it doesn't matter where you live and what you're doing, whether you're hiding away inside your house or in a car, you're not safe. It could be from a stabbing, shootings, rock attacks, and what rocks. It's not like small rocks like this big. It's like those big rocks are behind me, like big boulders that they throw at cars, and people get hurt and even get killed. I kind of already lost count how many people were killed and how many people have been injured over the last couple of weeks. Today there was a double attack in Jerusalem at like about 10 o'clock in the morning. You had one attack near the center of town of Malchay Israel where an Arab driving a Bezek truck, Bezek is a company, internet provider and phone provider, drove into a bus stop, injuring people, and then got out of his truck and started stabbing people. At the same time, in Armon Netziv, which is a neighborhood right near me, 2 terrorists got onto a bus and started shooting and stabbing people, and there another person was killed. And also a bunch injured. Because, you know, I work in a hospital, I work in an emergency room in one of the big hospitals in Jerusalem where the majority of victims and injured terrorists have come to be treated. I think I've been a witness to a lot of victims and emotional trauma from major panic attacks afterwards. It's become very emotionally difficult to hear the announcement, nurse to the trauma room, nurse to the trauma room. Then, wow, another terror attack. Even more difficult emotionally is having to treat the terrorists when police don't manage to kill them. Because under the law, every patient who comes into the hospital needs to be treated equally. And my coworkers and I are there fighting for their lives, running to the blood bank to bring them blood transfusions and running to go give them infusions of morphine so they don't suffer. And then on the back of your head, you know that this guy, we're going to treat this guy, and after he comes out of surgery, he's going to get a private suite, the hospital department. Afterwards, he's going to be released, he's going to go to prison, and eventually he'll probably be released from prison because that's what happens here, and he'll go back and start killing more Israelis. So that's also, it's been very difficult because the law and your emotional, I don't know if it's ethics, but emotionally it's very difficult to compare between the two of them. And I don't know, there's nothing you can do, like that's the situation. I think the unsung heroes of our latest series of terror attacks are civilians. Once they see that some terror attack is going on, they do anything they can to neutralize the terrorists. They're risking their lives to make sure that more people don't get killed. Because in the first attack of the series, where a couple was attacked in the Old City, an Israeli who lives in an apartment right outside where it was happening heard screams from outside and went to go help. Unfortunately, he was killed, and he was one of the first victims in this series of terror attacks. Yesterday, 13 and 15-year-old Palestinian brothers stabbed a 13-year-old boy on a bike and then started running away. Some civilian who saw it happen started chasing after the Palestinian terrorists, the 13 and 15-year-old Palestinian terrorists, to stop them so that way the police can arrest them. Also, yesterday there was a terror attack on a bus where a Palestinian tried to steal a soldier's gun, and then a civilian got on the bus and started attacking the terrorist with a nunchuck that he happened to have in his pocket. So these are, I think, our unsung heroes, and I think that these people should be thanked because, you know what, I think the Israeli civilians are the bravest civilians in the entire world. Thanks again for watching! You can click here to watch my previous vlog, probably one of my best, so you might not want to miss out. Click on the squares below to either watch all my vlogs, check out my channel page, or subscribe to my channel to be the first to find out when I upload something new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.